turkey.
It's November 6th. Got up in here where we were last Saturday, down here at Josh's place on some public land. I'm getting ready to run up this tree here. I'll get with you as soon as I get up there and get set and everything. Alright, welcome back, guys. It's November 6th. Beautiful, beautiful morning. Super quiet. It's about 24, 25 degrees. Got up in here where we were last week, where we saw that little spike. Off to my left here, there's a pretty good scrape. I didn't have the tree marked real good, so I'm not sure if I'm in the same tree as I was last weekend. I think I'm pretty close, because there's this little road here. I might have been over that way a little bit. But if anything, I'm a little closer to that scrape. So, that's a plus. But, yeah, we're just going to sit tight here and maybe do some grunting and a little bit of rattling and stuff. See if we can get something to come in. Josh and Dad are down here too. Josh is out where he was last weekend. Gonna sit tight here. Okay, it's November 6th. It's just a little bit after daylight here. I had some deer in here while it was still dark. I couldn't see them. They stayed out here in front of me and went down along the edge of the clear cut. I could just hear them running. I don't know if it was a buck chasing or I'm not sure what it was. But, I'm back in. I'm sitting in here where I did last weekend. I only seen one spike last weekend. And, but on my way in, there's scrapes now that weren't here last weekend. The whole path, the old logging road that I walk out, the whole way out, up until you get up here to my stand, there's scrapes the whole way. A few new fresh rubs. So, I mean, the bucks must be moving. At least this whole past week they've been moving. I didn't check any of my cameras on my way in. I just wanted to get in here and get set up. There's hardly any wind at all. It's like 25 degrees this morning. It's not supposed to warm up too much. I think maybe 50, mid-40s. But, we're going to sit in here all day again. Justin, he's out where he ended last weekend. Out at the very end of the clear cut. Then he's going to move if he's not seeing anything. He's going to move to the end of this bench that I'm sitting on. We'll be about 500 yards, 600 yards apart. But, every time we leave, we seem that there's always deer. Like where the bench starts, they're right down over the bank coming. And there's a few new nice rubs right there when I come in this morning. So he's going to come out and then cut up over and get to the edge of the bench. And we're just basically sitting on each end of the bench. Unless he's seeing stuff in where he's at. But, I mean, it's good noisy today, so, I mean, if anything's moving, I should be able to hear it. But yeah, stick with me. We should have some action today. If there's any bucks out here in the clear cut, they should be able to hear me rattling. Whether or not they come in, that's a different story, but just gonna rattle and grunt every so often, maybe catch one's interest if he's out there to where I just can't see, but hopefully one will just come cruising through. Just had that one lone doe come down through. She come on me quick. She came up. She was trotting down there. I thought maybe there'd be a buck behind her, but she's all by herself. Walked right out there past me, right down. Would have given me a good 35-yard shot. Okay, I jumped down and checked my camera. One me and Justin put out, there's a big scrape that I found there last year, and there's 3 or 4 paths that all come in together right at it. I checked it. I've had bucks, not always the same buck, but every day for the past 7 days, there's been bucks in here, either morning or evening. So I hurried up, ran back to the truck, got my portable stand and my sticks, and threw a quick setup in here. I'm probably gonna set in here because the wind should be good. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm off to hunt. I'm gonna come in here and sit all day. It's the flat here's maybe 75, 80 yards wide, and it's right up against this new clear cut. So I'm 30, 35 yards from the big scrape, and I'm about 30 yards from the edge of the clear cut, which right at the edge of the clear cut is posted property. So stick a camera. I'll quick throw it up before I leave. But we've been seeing some bucks today. I saw a real wide 6-point whenever I jumped down to get my stuff. He come down through chasing a doe. Justin, I think he saw 3 or 4 bucks, one real big one. Whenever he got down to move to where he wanted to sit in the evening, and he saw him chasing 2 does and along the edge of the clear cut. So, I mean, we're just kind of hoping that they come back through here this evening, or if not, I'll be back in here next week. I'm not sure if Justin's coming back or not, but this is the clear cut. I mean, it was done a little over a year ago. It's all starting to grow up. But right at the edge of it, right here, you can see these there should be some white marks here somewhere. Yeah, right there. That's the edge of the property, so won't be able to shoot past that. But, and then all of this, that's all boosted, but we're gonna sit here along the edge and see if we can catch something coming up this little flat. But guys, it's a little after 11 here, and we had a doe come in off to our left here. I think at like 8:30 or so, and she went into the clear cut, and right 20 minutes after that, a small little, I think it was a 4-point, came in, pretty much tailing her. He came down about 60 yards and then turned and he went into the clear cut too. And we were sitting here. I look up and all of a sudden the buck's just running right out of the clear cut. And it ended up coming, real close right in here below us, like 30 yards. It ended up being a little 6-point. And then I caught a deer standing over there in that little open piece there, and it was a little 7-point, and he walked the whole way in 30 yards, turned around and kind of angled the way we came in, but then he was turning and going kind of out towards Josh. So, but yeah, so far the action has been a little better than all the other days we've been out.
Josh said there was a good buck out in front of him in this clear cut here. It was heading towards me, but we're pretty much out of light. I didn't see him. I could hear, I thought I could